guys, what's up? Ashley here. It's day number 176 of Giggling. Welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. And today, I hate this angle. I feel like so weird right now. Because I don't have my stick. I don't know if it's in my suitcase that I haven't unpacked yet, or if I put it in my other suitcase that I left with my mom. So I don't know where it is. And so it's just like, now I have this phone just on like a regular thing. Courtney's talking very loud. Hold on, let me close the door. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna ignore the bad angle and we're just gonna go with it. So for today, so as you know, I recently went to a Big Time Rush concert. That was not last year. Oh my God. Last Thursday, I went to the Big Time Rush concert and I posted a video of the concert, and I've had so many comments on it, and you guys are incredible for watching the video and commenting and liking, and thank you so much. And I've gained so many subscribers from that, which is so awesome. So yay, go Rushers. You're the best. But so what I want to talk about today is I've had a lot of the comments on the video were in relation to like the VIP and how it works and all the things. Hold on one sec. And I wrote them down. I wrote some of them down. And like I was answering them as they were coming in, but then I was like, you know what? I should just make a video talking about it, so then it might be a little easier to understand than just like me typing it out. I don't know, whatever. So I just wanted to like go over some of the stuff. And also, this is just some of this might not be like perfect facts. It's just based on what I've experienced and what I know from doing a lot of VIP things. So yeah, so like if you have any questions or doubts of anything, you can I'm pretty sure that there's an email address that you can email on the like VIP website. So you can feel free to do that if you have more specific questions. But this is the information that I know in my brain and I would like to share with you. So first of all, and I kind of just like wrote notes based on what people were asking. So I'm just going to like go over and hopefully cover all of the questions that everyone had. So first, the check-in process. The check-in process is so easy. So if you were the person who purchased the VIP, all you have to do is show your ID, and your name will be on a list, and they will give you your passes. So if you bought 1 or 2 or 10 or whatever you bought, it's all going to be under your one name, whoever purchased it. If let's say your parent bought it for you and your parent is not going to go to the show and you're just going to be there, I believe that you can email them and they will switch the name for you. I'm pretty sure that that's how it works, but I'm not like 100% sure because I've always used my own. But I believe that that's also true if you bought one and then you can't go anymore and you sold it to someone else. You can also email and get the name changed. So whatever name is on the order, so if you purchased it or if someone changed the name to your name, is how you would get it. You just show your ID and that's all you need. Also, I believe that if like for younger children, if your parent, I think your parent can go with you as like a chaperone or something. Like they'll get a different color wristband. At least this is how it works last year. I'm not 100% on how it works this year, but they can go in with you and stay with you, but they won't like be in the meet and greet. They'll kind of just be like off to the side, if that makes sense. So parents can go with their kids if they don't want their kids to be alone, but like you get a separate color wristband and you're like kind of off to the side. Like you stay with your children in the line, but you don't actually participate in the meet and greet, or at least that's what I think. I mean, you're definitely not in the picture, but I guess you're in the room. I don't know. But, I'm not sure because I don't have kids and it's been a long time since I have been a kid. um, so yeah. Okay. So then next, can you upgrade at the door? So the answer to this is yes, but it depends. So if you see that, if you like check the website, like before you go and you see that they still have VIP available, but you're like on the fence if you want to upgrade or not, as long as they have them available, you can purchase it at the door. And they do have like a credit card thing, so it's not, so you don't need cash. You can pay with credit card. And you can do it at the door as long as there is availability. So if they're sold out completely, then unfortunately you cannot upgrade. So like let's say for instance you have a silver VIP, you've purchased that a long time ago, you have silver, and now you're like, you know what, I would really like to I'd really like to do gold. So you see that the gold is sold out. So unfortunately you won't be able to upgrade to gold, but you see that Superstar is available. So if you wanted to, you could upgrade to Superstar, and what would happen is you pay the difference in price. So Superstar is like $800-ish, and I'm not exactly sure, and the silver is, I think it's $250. I don't know. I don't remember all the prices, but whatever it is. So you would just pay the difference in the price. Or if they had gold available, you would be able to upgrade to gold. And again, you would just pay the difference in the price. So that's how the upgrades work. And again, it's like you can do it, but only depending on if they have availability. Okay. So next, so the different levels. They have 4 different levels this year. I believe that, I think the very top one is sold out everywhere. So that one's called Superstar Ultimate or Ultimate Superstar, something like that. I'm not really sure. So with that level, actually I can start at the bottom. So you have silver. Your silver level is groups. You're in groups for your picture. So everyone who goes in silver level, if you show up by yourself, they're going to put you in another group. In Dallas or Fort Worth, whatever, they were trying to, so on the official description on the website says groups of 4. In Dallas, they were putting people in groups of 4 to 6. I don't know if they're still doing that or if they're only sticking to 4. So just be prepared that it could be 6, it could be 4, 5, or 6. I mean, they did attempt to put us in a larger group, and we said, no, thank you. We would prefer to be in a group of 4 only. So we found a single person to come and be in our group. But they are being very strict about having a group. So if you have to have at least 4. So, and they will put you with more people. So don't expect to like show up and like sneak in with your group of 3 or group of 2. They will put you with more people. So they're being very strict about that. And that's the silver level. So then the next level is gold. And with the gold, you get a picture with just yourself. So it's you and the 4 big time rushes. And that to me, the gold level is the best bang for your buck in my own opinion. Oh, and you do get a poster with your, I would show you, but it's in the suitcase that I left with my mom, so I can't show you yet. But you do get a little tour poster. It's probably like, I don't know, whatever big. Like it's like I don't know. It's maybe the size of like a legal paper. Maybe a little bigger than that. But it is an up and down poster. So yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so gold. So with silver and gold, you get that poster. Um, so it's just your meet and greet, which is great. And you in the gold, it's just you. You don't have to worry about a group. You don't have to worry about anyone else. It is just you in there with the Big Time Rush. And you know they're pretty. I mean, I wouldn't say like go in there with any sort of like very elaborate pose, but they are pretty. They are willing to have fun and work with you. If you have something like a fun pose in mind. Like Delisa's picture is just so perfect. She did the heart. Like you know what I mean. Like they make it to heart and everyone's little faces are in the heart. So it's great. Yeah. and so yeah, so you could like come up with fun stuff. You don't have to just stand there, but like don't go too crazy. Is my advice. um so then the next level after that is superstar, and with the superstar you get your picture by yourself with them, so it's just you and the Big Time Rushes, and then you also get to stand side stage for the first 3 songs of the show, and you get to do the little huddle before. So I don't know a ton about this because I've never done it myself. It seems like it's similar to what happened last tour, so if you had it last tour, then great. It seems about the same. And then the next level up would be the ultimate superstar, which is all the things in the regular superstar. So your solo picture, your 3 song side stage, your huddle, your quacking, whatever. And then they also have a like hangout thing, which I've heard is before all the meet and greets. I can't confirm that because I haven't asked anyone who's actually done it. And I've seen that they're like taking Polaroids and stuff. So it seems like a good time. And it seems like my guess is that there's about 8 people, which is, I mean, that's pretty good. Only 8 people and the 4 Big Time Rushes. But it's very expensive. And I think that it's sold out everywhere. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that it is because it's so limited to how many people can do it. So it's sold out fast. So those are the 4 levels. And someone asked if like the higher level you go, the more time you get with them. And I mean, kind of, yeah, because like the ultimate superstar gets the whole hangout, and like the superstar gets the huddle thing before the show, so like that is technically more time. But as far as your meet and greet itself goes, I would say that between like a silver and gold level, because that's that's where most people fall, right, is the silver or the gold. So in between those 2 levels, I would say that your total time in there isn't necessarily more with gold, but because like when you're with the silver, you're in there with a group of 4 to you're in there with like a group of 4 to 6. So it's you and there's about 10 people in the room. And it's not a long time that you have in there. So it's a lot. It's a lot to take in when it's like a whole bunch of people. So it's like you have to pick who you want to talk to, and that's it. That's who you're going to talk to. Like when I did silver just in Dallas, we decided who we were all going to stand next to, and I was going to stand next to Kendall. So he's the person who I ended up talking to, and that's it. I only talked to Kendall. I mean, I said hi to everyone else, but I didn't like have a conversation with anyone, just Kendall. So if you're in a group, be prepared to only, speak to one of them, I guess. And it's gonna feel quick because there's so many people and like you want to get to everyone, but you just can't because there's too many people in there. If you're in there by yourself, so if you're in there by yourself, you might not necessarily be in there for a longer amount of time than you would be in there if you had silver, but it's just you and them. So that's like all of their attention, all 4 of their attention is on you. And a lot of it So it could go really fast, or it could take a little bit longer. It just depends on you and how you're going to interact with them. So if you go in there and you don't say a word, then it's probably going to be quick. Opposed to like if you go in there and you're like, ah, you know, and you just start talking and like whatever. So, and so I used to say, like, way back in the day, I think that their meet and greets have gotten better since like a long time ago. In the fact that I used to have to tell people, like, if you really want to hug someone, go to that person first, because there's no time to hug all four of them. Now there's definitely time to hug all four of them. So get your hugs. It's gonna be great. People need 8 hugs a day for maintenance, so make sure you get 4 of them there. And if you're lucky, you can hug them all on the way in and take your picture, and then hug them all again on the way out, and there's your 8 hugs a day for maintenance, and you're done just from your VIP with Big Time Rush. So yeah, so that's kind of how you get more time, is just because like the actual like clock in, clock out is probably the same, but the quality of time is better if you have like the higher level you go up. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. And then another person asked what happens. I guess I kind of covered this, but like I'll just run through it. I'll run through it in a more orderly fashion instead of all over the place like how I normally am. So the way that everything works is you bought your VIP, you whatever, you're ready. I can't talk right now. You're excited, you're ready to go. You show up at the venue at about 3:00. So you're going to get an email about 2 or 3 days before the show, and it's going to tell you what time to show up at the venue and which door or location to go to like meet up with the VIP people. So you get there and you get in line, and then you go in. The venue's probably going to scan your ticket, so be ready for that. So you get your ticket scanned, your bag checked, whatever, all that stuff. And then inside there's going to be a table with the VIP people, and they're going to check you in, and you're going to show your ID, which we spoke about earlier, and they're going to hand you a laminate. So this is, oh shoot, I'm dropping everything, guys. Nope, that's an O-Town. I can't, I have them like all here on my plaque. So this is what last year's looked like. But yeah, so it will be like that on a string. But it will be obviously this tour's whatever. And what was I saying? All right, so they want you to wear it, so you have to wear it, which is fine. I always take mine off for the picture, but that's fine. You just have to wear it when you're inside the venue, so they know that you're not like sneaking in and you're, belong there. So so then once you're inside and after you get your lanyard, they have like a couple of different blow up things. They have the big diamond that says Big Time Rush, and it's the album cover, and then they have a thing that says I Heart Big Time Rush or BTR or whatever. And you can like take pictures with that, or you can shop for the merchandise. So they'll be putting the merch up, and you can shop for that while you're waiting. And then they're kind of going to come around and be like, oh, everyone, it's time to line up for your meet and greet, right? So you line up, and they'll put you in order. So you'll line up with the other people who have the same level as you. So all the golds will go together, all the silvers will be together, all the superstars will be together. That's basically how that works. And then they'll do it in order. Superstars will go first, then the golds, and then the silvers. And then after, if you wait, if you're in silver, you wait for quite a bit. So be prepared to wait, I guess, chat with your friends, maybe have a game to play on your phone. I don't know, something to pass the time, because you will be waiting for a while. And then after, you kind of just like, if you didn't get your merch before, you can get your merch after you have your meet and greet. Yeah. So, oh, also, sorry, just I forgot. I like skipped right over. So once you get to the front of the line, they have the section where you take your picture and you meet them is like sectioned off. So no one else can see you when it's your turn. It's just you and them or your group for silver. And so you go in, before you go in, someone will take your bag and put it on a table. So then you don't have to have all your stuff in your picture with you, which is great because no one wants a whole bunch of stuff in their meet and greet picture, right? So they'll take your stuff and they'll put it on the table so you don't have to worry about it. If you have any gifts for the boys, this is where you would give them to someone. And then you kind of just wait, and then they open the curtain and they let you in, and there's Big Time Rush, and you're like, hey, I'm here. Or, you know, do whatever, act like a normal person, not like me. So, yeah, what else did I need to say? Oh, and then after you take your picture, give them more hugs goodbye, and then you exit out the other side of the curtain and you collect your belongings, and then you can go back into like the merch area or whatever, and then it will soon be time to a lot of times they'll have the concession stands open, so if you wanted a snack, you could get that, or a drink or whatever. And then pretty soon after that, they'll open the doors and you can go to your seat and just wait for the show to start. That's it. So yeah, that's all the information that I have on VIPs. And, so I think that a lot of VIP is sold out. So I hope that you already have it and you're just like looking to this for more information. And if you don't already have it, then just look around, see what cities have some available and go there, you know? Honestly, in my experience, the cities that have a lot left, you'll have a better experience because they won't be rushing as much because there's less people who have purchased it. But yeah, so I hope you guys get your Big Time Rush VIPs and meet and greets, and give them all extra good hugs because, you know, 8 hugs a day, guys. All right. I think that's going to be it for me for today, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.